Hello students, today we'll do chapter 4 determinants, miscellaneous exercise, question number 14. Prove that the determinant 1 plus p, 1 plus p plus q, 2, 3 plus 2p, 4 plus 3p plus 2q, 3, 6 plus 3p, 10 plus 6p plus 3q is equal to 1. So we have to prove this. Prove that this determinant is equal to 1. So to prove, we have to take the left hand side. So the left hand side is, so it is 1 plus p, 1 plus p plus q. Second row is 2, 3 plus 2p, 4 plus 3p plus 2q. Third row is 3, 6 plus 3p, 10 plus 6p plus 3q. So we have to prove it as 1. So let us simplify this. So we can simplify by using rows or columns. So what I'm going to do is I can make it as 0. So I want to make this as 0, this is 2. So what I'm going to do is R2 is R2 minus 2 times R1. Okay. So this element I want to make it as 0. So this is R2 minus 2 times R1. Why I am doing like this? Because our aim is to simplify this. We have to use the properties of determinants. So, and similarly R3 I can make this element as 0. So try to bring zeros. Try to take a common factor. Whenever you see a determinant, first thing is if you can take out a common factor, take it out. You don't have any common factor here. Second thing is you try to bring zeros or simplify it. So I am going to bring zeros here. So if I subtract 3 times of R1, I will get 0 here. So I am just doing that. So I am using the properties of the determinants and simplifying this 3 times of R1. So the first row will become 1 plus p, 1 plus p plus q. I am not changing anything in the first row. Second row, 2 minus 2 times of R1, this will become 0. Okay, and I can do it in the rough column. Rough work is 3 plus 2p minus 2 times 1 plus p. That is 3 plus 2p minus 2 minus 2p. So plus 2p and minus 2p get cancelled, you get 1 here. Similarly, 4 plus the second row, third element, 4 plus 3p plus 2q minus 2 times R1. R1 is 1 plus p plus q. So that will give you 4 plus 3p plus 2q minus 2 minus 2p minus 2q. So you can cancel this plus 2q and minus 2q. 4 minus 2 is 2, 3p minus 2p is p. So you'll get 2 plus p. Isn't it? 2 plus p. In the same way, third row minus. So 3 minus 3 will give you 0. 6 plus 3p minus 3 minus 3p. 3p and this get cancelled. You get here 3. 10 plus 6p plus 3q minus 3 times of this. So 10 minus 3, 7. 6p minus 3p, 3p. 3q minus 3q will give you 0. So now we got 2 zeros in column 1. So I am going to expand using column 1. expand along column 1. So you get now first element into its cofactor. Cut the row, cut the column. So cross multiply. 7 plus 3p minus of this you have to multiply. 2 plus p into 3. So 3 into 2 6, 3 into p 3p. So 6 plus 3p. Okay. So this into this minus 3 into 2 6, 3 into p. That will give you 7 plus 3p minus 6 minus 3p. Plus 3p and minus 3p get cancelled. That is equal to 1. That is equal to the right hand side. So we have proved LHS equal to the right hand side. LHS is equal to RHS. Hence we have proved. We go to the 15th sum. To prove this, once again we take the left hand side. So left hand side is sin alpha cos alpha cos alpha plus delta, sin beta cos beta cos beta plus delta, sin gamma cos gamma cos gamma plus delta. So now let us expand this. That is equal to sin alpha cos alpha. Now we are going to use the trigonometric formula. Cos A plus B formula you have learned. Cos A cos B minus. When there is a plus here for cos, you have minus. So this is cos. I am using trigonometry here. Cos A cos delta minus sin alpha sin delta. Similarly, the second one, sin beta cos beta cos beta cos delta minus sin beta sin delta. Next is sin gamma cos gamma cos gamma cos delta minus sin gamma sin delta. That is equal to, you can use the properties of the determinants, and you can, using the properties, you can split using the properties of determinants, you can split this determinant as two determinants. So because the third column is written as difference of two terms. So using the properties of determinants, we are going to split this as two determinants. The property says if any column or row is written as sum of two terms, then the determinant can be written as sum of two determinants. So we are going to use that property here. So this column is written as sum of two terms. We are going to split this as sum of two determinants. That means the first column will become sin alpha cos alpha. Third column is cos alpha cos delta. Second row is sin beta cos beta cos delta. Third row is sine gamma, cos gamma, cos gamma, cos delta. Minus is a minus sign. I'll go and write in the middle. Minus. First column as it is. Sine alpha, sine beta, sine gamma. Second column as it is. Cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma. Third column, I have taken the minus sign outside, so I have now sine alpha, sine delta, sine beta, sine delta, sine gamma, sine delta. Now, in the third column here, you can see that cos delta is common. Cos delta, cos delta, cos delta. Similarly here, the third column, sine delta is common. So take out the cos delta from the third column. So you get now sine alpha, sine beta. First column as it is, sine gamma. Second column, cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma. Third column, I have taken this cos delta outside. So you get cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma. Minus third column, sine delta is common. You can see sine delta everywhere. So take out the sine delta outside. Sine delta, I am taking it out. So we'll get now sine alpha, first column as it is, sine alpha, sine beta, sine gamma. Second column as it is, cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma. Third column, I have taken sine delta outside. I have now sine alpha, sine beta, sine gamma. Sine alpha, sine beta, sine gamma. Now we can see column 2 and column 3 are equal, isn't it? Column 2 and column 3 are equal. Here, column 1 is equal to column 3. So again, by the properties of determinants, get cos delta. In this determinant becomes 0. So we'll get cos delta into 0. Delta is 0 here, right? So cos delta into 0 minus sine delta into 0. That means is equal to 0. That is equal to the right hand side. So we have proved that LHS is equal to the RHS. Hence we have proved. Thank you.